Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ursula Ramela, and if you are new here, a very warm welcome to you all. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, it's good to see you and have you back. I know I've been MIA. I've neglected you guys for a while, but order is being restored. I am back, but I have good reasons. First of all, the last week of the semester, the last academic year, was a bit of a blur, and it was just crazy for me. We had a death in my family, so it was kind of like finish packing, get through the last few hours, days of the week, and just get on the plane. And when I got home, it was just, you can imagine, crazy. And yeah, so it was a little bit hard at the start of the holiday, and plus trying to catch up with family that I haven't seen in literally years. So I think I just got very much engulfed into that little space. Because of how my holiday started, family was for me the primary reason of being home, and I wanted to keep it private for myself and also for respect of my family members that want their privacy to be respected. So for me, I decided, let me use this time to get off the grid or to be off the grid and to just spend time with family, and as well as just to get into my new role as an aunt. I'm now an aunt, and I loved it. Oh, I had the time of my life. Zero sleep, zero sleep, tired for hours on end, but I had the best time. It was very beautiful. Bonded so much with the little boy, and yeah, I won't be showing pictures out of privacy and respect for from the parents, and also just because it's still a little tiny human being. So yeah, best believe he's beautiful boy, sweetest little baby, so much sass, and he is such a strong-willed, independent little human being, and it's literally his way or the highway. And yeah, I'm already missing him. I'm already missing him, but yeah, I'm back now and have a couple of days to rest as much as I can, because I literally did not rest on this holiday, and to just regather myself before we start the new academic year. And guys, it is hot. When I tell you it is hot, believe me. Today is like 36, 37 degrees. I had to pop out to go sort out my Wi-Fi, and I'm glad I went early in the morning, because yeah, it's hot. And I think it's gonna take me a while, because I'm coming from winter season and coming into like summer peak season, and first of all, I don't like summer. Then second of all, it's summer and I have to be outside because we have to go back to work. But what can we say? What can we do? It is what it is, as they say. Now, as you would have seen by the title of this video, this is going to be a little haul on all the products that I discovered while I was back home in South Africa, and also some of the products that I managed to find whilst I was home, because I couldn't find them here in China. So I'm just gonna run through all the products, from skincare to hair care products, perfume, as well as some of the herbs and spices that I've brought from home. Oh, and as well as some snacks. So without wasting any further time, let's get into it. Alright, there's so much. I have no idea where to start off, but I think let me start off with what's very much visible, my face. So I went and I bought myself some makeup. I was like, yes, I am going to be very now serious about this whole thing of learning how to do my makeup. I want to get into, you know, those little, I feel like makeup is so fun. The reason why I never got into makeup was because, or got really serious about it. First of all, it's very hard to find foundation or good products this side that are for our melanin girls, and number two, it's also for me, for my skin type, it was hard to get a foundation this side that would be able to suit my skin type and skin needs. So the first I've tried the is it the Maybelline? I think the Maybelline one. I've tried the Dior. The Maybelline one was okay. I just didn't use it for too long because I think because of the heat, I didn't like wearing makeup when it was hot, so I just didn't wear it, and then it got expired and I threw it out, and I was just like, bare face, here we go. Then I tried the Dior. The Dior, is it Backstage? Yeah, the Dior Backstage. Didn't work so well for me. I broke out a lot and I just decided to, you know, leave it. And then I gave up on makeup in China, to be honest. It was too much of a hassle for me to get products. I didn't know my shade. I was just like, you know, whatever, it's fine. So now when I went home, after doing a little bit of research, reading reviews and seeing what's out there, and also getting influenced by my best friend and all the ladies that I'm in regular contact with and that are into makeup, I was like, let me give it a try. So yeah, so when I got to the Lancome counter, I was like, I need help, and the lady was so kind and so patient, and she took me through it, from mascara to lip liner to foundation shades, matching it with my skin and everything. I loved the whole experience. It was very fun. So she gave me a couple of recommendations. So firstly, I got a mascara base also from Lancome, and I got this mascara, extra volume mascara. This is the first time that I'm wearing it and I like it. The what's this? The mascara base was 520 rands, and then the mascara was 700 rands. Next up we have the lip liner and the lipstick. So we went with this lip liner, shade number 66, mahogany mauve, I think that's how you say it, and then the lip oil butter, it's the number 57, Berrylicious. It has a nice finish. It's not too oily, it's not very sticky. I love the nice gloss, not too much, very much, because I told her I want something that I can wear to work, and this I think is superb, and these two give a nice daytime nighttime look because I can wear it anywhere every day. And yeah, the lip oil was 720, and then the lip liner was 510. Right, next up we went for a primer, and I couldn't find a primer for best suited for my skin because I don't know, my skin has changed. I don't know if that's possible, but my skin became very oily, and during the holiday I got a lot of breakout. It was terrible. I think with the winter and lack of sleep and being tired, it was just not a good combo. So I told her, it seems like my skin is more on the oily side, extra sebum, and I know there are other factors that do play a role in the whole process. So for now we work with what we have, which is an oily acne prone skin. So she recommended this primer from the Woolies or W Beauty, which is part of the Woolworths makeup brand, and it's the smoothing primer, ultra light perfecting primer. I did not try this in store, so I'll give it a try the next time I do my makeup, I guess. So this is what I got. I cannot remember the here's the price. This is $2.99. I think that's, yeah, 299 rands. And then foundation, we went with the all-time favorite famous girly. I am in the shade 455W, and I will try to insert a picture of when I finished with the makeup demo, when she showed me how to do everything in the store at the counter, and I'll show you guys how I looked. And yeah, it was just like a tester because we were going through the different shades, but this is such a beautiful wear. The reason why I decided to go with this, because every review that I read, and also seeing how he treated my friends, you know, the skin, and also how beautifully it blended with her skin, and the natural looking finish it gave, that was for me very, very impressive. I told her I want something that is going to suit my oily skin, but without making it look very cakey, and she recommended this, which was very consistent with the reviews that I've read and heard and seen everywhere on the socials. It didn't feel like I was wearing makeup. I don't know if that makes sense. A lot of times with the other foundations, I would feel like my skin felt heavy. I could wear this during the day, go about my day, and firstly it didn't oxidize, so I didn't have like an orange look as the day progressed. It stayed on my skin up until I removed it. And mind you, I didn't do the whole thing to the sprays and everything. I just wanted to test and see how I'm going to love the foundation, and it was very much of a big win for me. So I was very impressed. So this was 700 rand, no sorry, 800 rands. So this was 800 rands at Woolies. Then next up, I got the setting mist spray, and this setting spray, I didn't try it in the store, but I trust the lady. I guess at that point I was very much trusting. I was sold. This was 690. I want to talk about the hair. Found a very nice scalp serum that is very much aligned with what I want to target in terms of for scalp and hair care. I wanted two brands. There were two brands, first of all, South African brands that I had in mind, one being Love Kings and the second one being the Masodi. The Love Kings, guys, it's constantly out of stock, because you girlies don't waste time. You don't play. So I found the Masodi one on Takealot, their hairline fortifying serum, intense repair, and the root stimulating serum, follicle stimulant. And these two were kind of like a combo, so I got these. I got 3 of each. Yeah, 3 of each. I already tried it out at home. I love how fast absorbing it is to my scalp, and it doesn't have like a very greasy finish, or it's not too sticky. I like the way it applied on my scalp, and such a nice relief, like after application, once you massage it into your scalp. Such a nice, pleasant product. I'm very much excited to try this out. Cannot remember how much I got it on Takealot, the two. So I got this, and this is how they look, and it's a very nice to apply. It has like a little drop application situation going on. So these are proudly South African products, female owned, black female owned products. So this is their protein treatment, and the reason why I wanted a protein mask is because I could never find a good protein mask for my hair. It's been a struggle. So when I saw this, I was like, let me take 2 and try it out. I forgot to show you guys. I got the good old ones, the Zambak cherry lip balm and the Vaseline lip therapy. This you can find, I can find it this side, but because I was in need of getting something for my lips, given that it was winter, it was dry, and I was like, let me try this, let me try her the good old one, but I didn't like the green one. Right, now I'm gonna get into skincare. And as I mentioned earlier on into the video that my skin went through a lot in this holiday, I really can only pin it to the few factors that I mentioned earlier on, and I was desperate for help. And my sister uses these two products. She's been using them for a while, so I tried it when my cleanser finished. These two, this is what I tried first, the Eucerin Demo Purifier Oil Control. I was like, why have I not been doing this? It literally was the saving grace to everything. It helped control my sebum production. My skin did not have that oily, greasy look throughout the day without making my skin feel very dry. I think that's very important, because a lot of times some products, when they do that, it feels like it's stripping your natural oils away, and that is something that is gonna also damage your skin barrier. And that was one concern I had. So when I tried this, and I honestly did not have any of those, I was like, okay, if I'm feeling like this in winter, then I think I'm all good to go in summer. So these have been my saving grace. I love it. This get it. Then I tried the soothing cream, and I was like, you know what, let me get both to take with, because wow, amazing, very impressed. Like, the finish of this, usually creams have like a very heaviness to them, and that's why a lot of times it's recommended for more of winter. And I was very skeptical about taking this or bringing this back this side, because I was like, it's gonna be very hot. I don't know if this is gonna be good for my skin, so let me try it while I'm home. It has a very nice light finish and feel. It's not very heavy. It's not like a cream, you know, that you would apply to your skin, your body. So I love these two products. I love them. I'm gonna be using, I got 4 of each. I'm not playing, and I can use this morning and daytime. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it on Taobao, on the official page on Taobao, so I am going to be very, very, very careful and very demure with my application and use of this. I have 4 bottles, but still, I don't know when is the next time that I'm gonna be home, so I need to use this wisely. And so we'll see in the first few weeks, given that it's gonna be different climate, environmental factors playing a role. So let's see. But so far I'm very impressed. This literally, if I can thank the people from Eucerin, this is a thank you from me, because you saved my skin. Oh, another discovery I made from the Eucerin brand, it's the Urea Repair Hand Cream. Now, urea is a very good skin ingredient that helps with smoothing of your skin, and quite often during winter for some odd reason my knuckles get very dry and they can become very dark. So I've been using this for a couple of weeks. No, this I got late. Yeah, so I want to smoothen my skin and also just repair the dry patches that I got on my skin or on my hands. So we will see. I got 2 of these. I also got these from Take a Lot. Yeah, so this has 5% urea and has ceramides, which we know ceramides are very good for locking in that moisture and helping with your skin hydration, especially when you are trying to repair your skin barrier. So we are locked in. So alright, so this is one thing that I've been seeing a lot of the girlies talk about, is tone brightening capsule ampoule that contains natural centella from Skin 1004, and this is how it looks. And This I've tried it only 2 times because I bought it while I was home, so I got it delivered here. I could find it here, so I didn't need to buy that side. And yeah, I don't have a review yet of, you know, what it's done to my skin, but the reason why I got this is because the girlies are talking about what they refer to as skin flooding, and basically is making sure that you are applying products that is going to, number one, give your skin a lot of hydration and moisture, and also products and that contain skincare ingredients that are going to lock it in. So we all about hydration and locking it in any possible way. So we are hydrating, drinking our water, but also making sure that our skincare products contain ingredients that are going to actually give your skin that extra boost in terms of hydration, moisturization, and basically making sure that you do not lose all of them. The other thing that this was a tone balancing essence from Corex, and this was a recommendation from my best friend, so shout out to you, Nox. She found it as a recommendation, which is similar in terms of properties and function for the skin as SK2. Yeah, one of the SK2 serums. So I don't have SK2 money at the moment, so I got this Corex. This is the essence that we are going to be trying it out. So these are the two new. This is the ampoule and this is the how I'm applying it after double cleansing, toner, then I apply these before I go for my. Another one that I saw the girlies raving about is from Anwa. I think it's Anwa. It's the niacinamide 10 TXA4 serum. I have not tried this yet. I'm a very much a niacinamide girl. I think it is a wonderful skin ingredient with amazing benefits for your skin, helping with your blemish, helps with your brightening of your skin complexion. All right, so moving on to body care, something that I am introducing to my body care routine as part of the Clean Girlies there on the other app. They have been raving about the witch hazel toner. It's apparently something that everybody, if you haven't heard of it, you're missing out. You've not been doing the things. So I decided to try it out. This one is fragrance and alcohol free. It's the Dickinson's original witch hazel. I found this in China. I didn't manage to get it back in SA. It was out of stock. Everywhere I looked, it was out of stock. And basically the girlies are raving on about witch hazel toner as an after shower body care routine. It's a must. Another favorite of mine, this I've used it 2 years ago. That's when I discovered this, when I went home, and I was very much impressed. I did bring some, obviously, got finished. Then I managed to find here and there on Taobao, but those stores have since closed and they never, or some of them, they didn't restock again. And this time around, I think I brought 8 or 10 of these. I forgot. So this is the Vaseline Intensive Care Nourishing Argan Oil with Moroccan argan oil. I love how it is fast absorbing, moisturizing. My skin feels smooth. It doesn't have a very oily, greasy, sticky feeling, and I've used it in both summer and winter. So I love this. I think this is one of their best range. I hope they do not discontinue this. Okay, so we finished with makeup, skincare, and body care. Now it's time to talk about things that has to do with everything and all things womanhood. Taking care of your body from the inside. We take care of our bodies outside, but also on the inside. Now, I am someone that I've been struggling with keeping my vitamin and mineral levels on good levels. I feel like the fatigue, and just there are many problems I feel like as women we can actually prevent and can solve by just looking at our mineral vitamin levels. Because as you grow older as well, don't forget the monthly cycles that puts your body through the most. So with growing up as women, we need a lot of folic acid, vitamin D, zinc, very important, vitamin K. We need what did I mention? Folic acid. We also calcium. That's another one that I wanted to talk about. So I know that the extreme fatigue and weakness that I've been experiencing has mostly to do with the fact that my diet was not enough to support those. So when I went home, I got these Prega Omega Plus supplements. So they are antenatal supplements, antenatal, and they're also for pregnancy and post-pregnancy. But because these are more on a higher level, so I decided to go with these. They contain active folic, zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, omega-3, and other essential nutrients, but those are the most potent or prevalent ones. And like I said, very important for bone health, very important for blood, for your blood health, if I can put it that way. So blood, your what's this, reproductive health, that's the word I'm looking for. So bone, reproductive, immune, heart, brain, liver, lung, all the good things. And this is very important. So if you're a lady out there, you need to actually start. If you have not started on your vitamin intake, I suggest you do. And I went with these because I've seen a lot of the ladies have been talking about how since they started focusing on all those or targeting all those minerals, whether it's in their diet or supplementary take, they've seen a lot of improvement in the menstrual cycles. There's less pain, less clotting in their blood. Also, they've seen a lot of improvement in their overall health, whether it's immune system, skin is also popping. So I was like, you got me there also. But also because there's less fatigue, health of their hair health has improved tremendously, which I know for a fact that in my case, my hair health it had to do very much with the fact that I was vitamin deficient. But also we don't want to get to a point where when it's time for me to fall pregnant and start my family, I don't want to be in a place where my body is in great lack. So I'm going to start slowly building on to that. So I got these, and then another thing that I got is the vitamin K, very good for bone health and also for blood. Of course, we cannot forget about our probiotics. Ladies, if you're not taking your probiotics, let's mark the register, let's get on it. Probiotics are excellent for helping with gut health, excellent also for your skin. I don't like the taste of cranberry juice, I find it very sweet, and I decided to go with what will be like a supplement. So the citrus soda cranberry is also one of the things that is part of the girlies womanhood care, if that makes sense. Very good just to help, especially after your menstrual cycle, just to help clean the lady down there and to make sure that you don't you basically clean the girl down there, neutralize your pH balance, so you decrease your chances of your chances of getting any yeast infections or anything of that sort. Cranberry, we know it's the girl that she is, but citrus soda is a much easier way of also getting that. And yeah, all right, for my fighters in the winter season, cold season is coming up, so I got some Med Lemon, I got this Vicks Vapor Rub, I got Strepsils, and what else? Yeah, these are my basic I don't like taking a lot of medication during any flu seasons. Alright, so now we are back in the kitchen and I'm going to share some of the spices, herbs, snacks that I either came across when I was back home or have always been an all-time favorite. So because I'm in my meal prep era and I'm enjoying it, still am, I wanted to bring something that will just intensify the flavors and the aromas in my favorite dishes, and also just to bring a piece of home with me to China. Start off with the spices. Do you know any South African that does not pack aromat on their way back from a holiday? Like, whenever they go home, they are sure to pack this. I love this. This is like, whew, I don't know what's in here, but it's just something about it that even if you add salt, this always just gives it that kick. If you don't add salt, it's still okay. It's still okay. So this, I usually use it on my eggs, this side, but back when I was home, whether I was making samp, creamy samp, it was in it. Eggs, it's in it. Meat dishes of any kind, always featured in the whole process. So I got some aromat. These are the refill sachets, and then I got this one in the little container which I will be using to store to pour in the refills. So last time I only got the boxes and it was not such a great like, in terms of after you open the sachets, it's not so good to keep it for a longer period. It tends to get a little bit moist because of the humidity and all of that, so I wanted to keep it nice and dry. Then my all-time favorite, I love Cajun spice. I love Cajun spice. It has a nice kick, beautiful flavor. So yeah, I had to bring me some of these. This is always amazing when you are either making chicken, steak, fish. Cajun is the girl. I always struggle to find like a good blend of it this side, so it's one of those things that I knew when I go home I have to bring it. I have to bring it. Then we are moving on to the steak and chops by Robertson's. I got one big one of these steak and chops, and then the other one I got is the barbecue. I got the barbecue one. I got the chicken. So I have chicken, barbecue, and the steak and chops. Next up, I have these ribs and wings seasoning from Heinz, and it is, I just think it would be nice to have it on when I'm making ribs or wings. I don't know, I have not tried these, or I did not try these at home, but it should be good. Next up, I have spice for fish, which is also a regular in my household. Back home, we've used this before multiple times. It's very nice. I'm not even gonna start lying and saying I know which spice blends they've used. All I know is it tastes fantastic. Your fish tastes nice, and for me and my family, we love this. So this is, I'm thinking if I don't want to use the Cajun, or if I wanted to bring a different feeling to my fish dish, I will be using maybe just only this or combined with the Cajun, whatever the mood might be. And then another favorite was the spice for mince, also by Robertson's. It is another fave in my household. Grew up seeing this in my mom's cupboard, still is there, so I brought 2 of these along with me. I got this Portuguese chicken seasoning. I don't know, there's just something about it. It's not too spicy, it's not too overpowering, but I love the spice blends, and usually we use this along with the chicken spice that I showed you guys earlier on. Whether you are grilling, whether you putting it on the braai, in the oven, or you're making it in a stew, whatever method, whatever your recipe is for chicken, I recommend these. I love this. I love this. So I can't wait to see what I'm going to be making. Next, I got these veggie spice. So yeah, it's a vegetable spice blend from Heinz. This aromatic garlic and herb. I'll probably use this as well whenever I'm making vegetables, or add it to like any of the meat dishes that I'll be preparing. So I got this. I got Raja for the win. Raja is basically a curry powder, very South African. So I got the mild and spicy one. Last time I got the garlic, the purple one, but I don't know. I think I just outgrew the taste and I didn't like it so much back home, so I decided to go with the mild and spicy. Next up, I found these. I don't know, we'll see whenever I'm making fries. It's a chip seasoning, so I'll see how it tastes. I've never used it before, because usually we'll just aromat it and be good to go. So I want something different, something, I don't know, we'll see. And the last one is spice for rice. This is basically just to give your rice just a different taste and color. Yeah, so this is always like one of those things when on Sundays in South Africa, it's like a very traditional thing to do, what we call 7 colors, basically a very colorful plate, and it's very South African. So on Sundays, it's something that every household is always on it, you know. And rice, sometimes if you don't have anything yellow on your plate, this is a good way just to break the rules and to bring a twist to your rice and to your meal. Now lastly, we're going into our snack cupboard, and guys, I don't know, knickknacks. These are my most favorite flavor from the whole knickknacks flavor range. They remind me of like these maize flavored snacks, tomato snacks that find it at like a tuck shop, and they buy it and they sell it like it's in a plastic bag, and you can, favorite childhood snack, and these always take me back there, like instantly. Favorite. I love these. So I bought some of this, and I love the sweet and chili flavors of these Fritos. I don't like the barbecue ones, they can be a bit too overpowering, but these ones are my favorite. So I got this, and then I prefer these cheese flavored type of maize crisps. So these are the cheese snacks from Willard's. I prefer these than the knickknacks. I don't know, they're extra cheesy. They have that cheesiness to it, and I love that strong cheese flavor. So I got these. So these are my most favorite, probably my top 3 favorite South African chip flavor snacks. Next, something for my sweet tooth. I bought some of my, I'm not much of a Murray biscuit girly, but I feel like it's such a South African household favorite. Like whenever my mom would go do grocery growing up, she can buy any, this was always in the bag, always a very favorite biscuit in my household, I guess. So I got me some of this, and I got also some for my friends. These are my 2 favorite biscuits. This is the tennis. I like these ones. They have another tennis, I can't remember, I think it's a caramel one. They are, but this one, I wanted something that is just original, you know, very nostalgic for me. So again, like I said, I wanted to bring a piece of home with me, and these are the 3 that I felt were best suited for that. So I got these tennis coconut flavored biscuits, and then eat some more. Oh, I love them. Love. So I got these 3 types of biscuits with me. And then on the sweet side, still on the sweet side of life, I brought only these. I didn't want to buy a lot of sweets because I was like, I don't have boundaries when it comes to like sweets. I have zero discipline, zero. That's how strong my sweet tooth is. So I got these jelly babies. I went with smaller packets so that if you eat it and then it's over, there's no more going back. If I get a big bag, I promise you I'll be like, okay, let's be disciplined maybe for the first day or 2, and then I'll be like, you know what, YOLO. But we are trying to be grown and better. So I got these what's this, all sorts licorice candy sweets, and then I got these original wine gums. I'm not a wine gum girly, but I just felt like, I mean, I grew up having these, and again, a taste of home and a piece of home with me. I love me some jelly babies. So these are the 3 types that I bought. And then the last few items on my grocery yeah, it's just almost like a grocery. So the last few items I want to share and show you guys on this haul is the chocolates. My favorite chocolate, my favorite South African chocolate, the bar one. This, oh my goodness, I could not wait to get home and eat this. So I bought me some, and I also brought for my colleagues. And this used to be a favorite of mine in my teenage years, like a PS. I don't know whether I'm going to buy bread. My mom will like, go buy bread, go, she'll be waiting in the car, but I will come back with a PS basically. And then this is my mom's favorite chocolate, bar one. That lady dies and lives for. I think this is second to like a mint crisp chocolate. This is her go-to chocolate. You don't even need to ask this. So my favorite, my mom's favorite, and a childhood favorite. So I'm going to end the video here. I will do the perfume review share once all my perfumes have been delivered, because right now I think only 2 have been shipped and delivered. So I'm waiting for some of them, and I will share all of them. These are a set of perfumes that I came across on our famous app, and also I came across them when I was at the airport, duty-free mall, and I was just like, ooh, love at first sniff, you know, kind of thing. So I took a picture of some of them, went to do a little bit of reading and research just to see what are the base notes, top notes, middle notes, the performance of it, the reviews, and just to decide which one was it that I would get, because I didn't get all of them. I just needed to get the best top reviewed ones. And so I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little haul and share from my South African yeah, it's like a share of my South African trip and memory. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.